Jai Bhim friends, yesterday it was 15th of March, the 88th birth anniversary of Kanshiram Sahab. Yesterday I had made a video on the occasion of Kanshiram Sahab's 88th birth anniversary and I circulated it widely on social media. Many of my friends from South India, they called me or they sent their messages to me asking for an English version of what I had said yesterday. So keeping their feelings and their demand in mind, I am going to repeat the same thing what I said yesterday in Hindi for the benefit of my South Indian friends so that they can also understand what I want to say. Yesterday the whole day I was seeing on social media, there was a lot of greeting messages circulating on Facebook and WhatsApp and other social media regarding the birth anniversary of Kanshiram Sahab. I understand the feeling of our people, how much feeling and love and respect they have for Kanshiram Sahab. But at the same time, I was also thinking, I was trying to imagine how Kanshiram Sahab would have felt yesterday if he was alive. What kind of feeling would have been there in his mind or in his heart, looking at the condition of his movement, his party, the Bahujan Samaj party. So the whole day I was thinking and I could not figure out as to how to greet our people, my friends, my colleagues and other people in Bahujan movement, how to greet them. So yesterday then in the evening I made a video, and that video I had mentioned that Kanshiram ji must have felt very, very, very sad yesterday. Why I am saying so, you can understand, because just 5 or 6 days back, the election results of 5 states assembly elections results were announced on 10th of March. And Uttar Pradesh was also one of the main states that went to poll. And in these elections, the Bahujan Samaj party, which was founded by Kanshiram ji on 14th April 1984, it was reduced to a figure of just one seat, and just 12.5% votes. In other states, you all know, you have read the figures, just 1 or 2% votes were achieved by BSP. But especially UP, I want to mention that in Uttar Pradesh, out of 403 seats, just 1 seat BSP was able to win. And out of 403 seats, in 290 seats, the BSP candidates lost their deposits. So that is the pathetic condition our party has gone into. He must have felt very sad, just like many of you must be, or most of you must be feeling. Because I remember in 1989, just 4 years after the formation of BSP, in the first assembly election that BSP fought, BSP won 13 seats, assembly seats, and it got around 9 or 10% votes. In the first election, at that time, there was hardly any money with Kanshiram ji or with our candidates. There were no helicopters, no big vehicles, no money. Just with little amount of people were able to win 13 seats and 10% votes. But today we have helicopters, big cars, money flowing, Mayawati demanding crores of rupees for 1 seat, and people are ready to give. Candidates are spending crores of rupees, but what is the result? Just 1 seat. Why it has happened? I just want to throw some light on this. And what is the way out? That must be a question very paramount in your mind. What we have to do next. Today I want to repeat what I have been saying for the last 10 years all over the country. My friend in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, especially BSP people in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, They all know very well because I was the coordinator of BSP for 2 years, from 2010 to 2012. I have been telling them, all of them, repeatedly, that Mayawati is taking this movement into a wrong direction. She is playing in the hands of Brahminism, she is playing into the hands of RSS, and one day she will destroy our movement. But most of our BSP people all over the country, and especially in Tamil Nadu and Kerala or Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, they were not ready to listen to me. They were not ready to accept what I was telling them. Anyway, time has passed, 10 years have gone, and today I can say that now people all over the country, especially the people who subscribe to ideology of Bahujan as propounded by Kanshiram ji, they are all saying that what Pramod Kuril ji said 10 years back, it was true and we were mistaken. I've got many calls from all over the country in the last 5-6 days, and our party people, our movement people, they have been saying that, sir, we were wrong and you were right. We trusted Mayawati and today we feel cheated. That is the common feeling amongst our Bahujan movement cadres and BSP cadres and BSP leaders. So how this has happened, it's a long story, I don't want to go into this, but we have to face this reality today. That Mayawati, in whom our society, the Bahujan society and especially Dalit people, repose so much faith and trust in the last 20-30 years, she has betrayed them like anything. Our people feel cheated. Our people, our Bahujan Samaj, they gave everything to Mayawati. They gave her money, plenty of money, crores and crores of rupees. She got all the positions, MLA, MP, Chief Minister, 3 times, 4 times. She got all the respect people could give. But despite all this, she played into the hands of RSS or Brahminism, and she betrayed Kanshiram ji. I have repeated it many times, and today also I am saying that with the help of, with understanding with Brahminical forces, Mayawati murdered Kanshiram ji. She murdered Kanshiram ji. And by doing that, she fell into the trap of Brahminical forces. If she is today, you see, she is dancing to the tunes of Brahminism or RSS or BJP or Congress, it is purely because of this factor that they have got all the proofs in their hands of what she did to Kanshiram ji. Now that is the situation. Around 1.5 years back, I remember I made a Facebook Live presentation. I'll give the link in that comment section after I post the video. You can go through that. It was in, I think, October 2020. In that video I had made, in that Facebook Live, I had said all these things very clearly, that now Mayawati is absolutely totally in the control, under the control of Brahminical forces, the BJP, Modi, RSS, and there's no way she can come out of it. Today it is happening, and the coming days and months you will see that she will go openly with BJP. Maybe they will reward Mayawati for killing Kanshiram ji or killing this movement, or finishing this movement. They may reward her with some position like Vice President of India or President of India, because that kind of rumors are going on everywhere. She may be rewarded. All her cases, corruption cases, will be taken off. But what these people, our people, Bahujan Samaj, the thousands and thousands and thousands of people who have sacrificed their lives all over the country, lakhs of people who have sacrificed their life, their career, their families for the sake of this movement, what will happen to them? So this is the question that these people, these cadres, they have to ask themselves, or they have to ask Mayawati. Now they have been cheated, they have understood they have been cheated. So this is what a big question mark which is hanging over their heads, and they have to address it. As far as my understanding of the situation goes, last 10 years I have been saying it openly, even though I was attacked many times by Mayawati through gundas, criminals. I was humiliated by my own people, my party people. I was abused like anything. I didn't join in any other party. I could have gone to any party, like many other people who have gone. BSP people, they have joined this party or that party for MLA seat, for MP seat or whatever. But I have never compromised on that. I'm still standing where I stood 10 years back, and I'll keep standing where I'm. So my message to all of you, or my appeal to all of you, or my suggestion to all of you is that now everything is out in open. You have seen what is happening. I don't need to tell. You know it very well. Now, these millions and millions of Bahujan Samaj people who are suffering today because of this cheating of Mayawati, betrayal by Mayawati, and lakhs of Bahujan cadres who took this movement to, or this party to such a big height, they are still alive, spread all over the country. My feeling is that the time has come now for all of them to stand up against Mayawati, to challenge her, to catch her by neck, because this is what you should do. Mayawati doesn't own this party. She is not the owner of this party. You are not an employee of Mayawati. Mayawati was not your employer. She never gave you money or some payment, monthly payment for the work. Rather, you gave her money every year, every month. So you are the owner of this party. You own this party. Mayawati is not the owner of this party. So you must assert your right, your natural right on this party and this movement. So this is the message I want to give you today, which I gave yesterday also on the occasion of Kanshiramji's birth anniversary, that of course we feel disappointed, dejected, we feel cheated, we feel betrayed, but this is not the time for becoming sad. We must get up now, we must get united. We must talk to our Bahujan cadres all over the country. We should regroup and we should challenge Mayawati politically, socially, in all the manners. So this is the message, this is the suggestion, this is the appeal which I have to offer you, I can make on this day, Kanshiramji's birth anniversary, because of course, people are making routine, greetings and everything. That doesn't serve any purpose. We must make a pledge on this pious day, on this sacred day, and we must come together and we must stand for our movement. We must stand for our society. We must stand for our people. If Kanshiramji was alive today, my feeling is that he must have given you the same kind of advice, same kind of appeal. And as a true followers of Kanshiramji, it is my appeal again to understand this reality and be ready to face the challenges which are going to come up in the coming days and coming months and coming years. and I am fully sure that you can do it. If you can shake the Brahminical system of thousands of years, you can shake and uproot this present Brahminical system, which is there in the form of BJP government or RSS or all the Brahminical forces which are there ruling over us. So it's finally, again, I close with these words that Kanshiram ji used to say, that if there is a will, there is a way. If there is a will, there is a way. So if you have a will, you will find a way. And I am there with you, beside you, to give whatever suggestions or advice or whatever you want from me. I am ready, as I was yesterday, today, and tomorrow also I will be there with my suggestions and everything. So with this I conclude, and I hope you will understand this and you will circulate this message in every nook and corner of this country, especially in South India. Thank you very much. Jai Bhim, Jai Bharat, Jai Kanshiram.